Hello, everyone. Today I am going to be walking through the Christmas tracker in Google Sheets and Excel. If you have already purchased this tracker, first of all, thank you so much for your order. I really appreciate you supporting my business. And if you just stumbled across this video and you are looking for a way to track everything throughout the Christmas season, I'm going to include a link below to the tracker on my Etsy store, and feel free to purchase it and follow along throughout as well. So for the video today, I'm going to be walking through the Google Sheets version. However, if you have it open in Excel, feel free to follow along there as well. The functionality and all of that is basically the same between the two. So let's jump in. This is going to be the first screen that you see when you open up the Christmas dashboard. It's basically going to be a summary of everything from a gift standpoint and a budget standpoint. It's basically your one-stop shop to see everything in one place, which is really helpful. At the top, everything's going to be focused on gifts. So it's going to tell you your total gifts, number that you have planned, purchased, wrapped, shipped, and delivered. You're also going to see this little bar chart in case that's helpful for you as well in terms of another visual. It'll also calculate the number of days left until Christmas, which is very helpful. It does that automatically behind the scenes. And then over here, it's going to pull in your total budget, expenses, and the difference between the two based on the transactions that you add throughout the rest of the document. It'll have a nice bar chart down here for you in terms of total budget and expenses, but then it's also going to break out your budget versus actual by the people on your Christmas list. So all of this is going to be pulling in from another sheet, so it's going to be customized based on what you enter, which is very helpful. And then it'll also show you just a quick snapshot of the percentage of your budget for the people that you have planned as well, which is a really good visual. Hopping into the gift planner at the next tab at the bottom here. This is basically going to be where you spend the majority of your time. It's going to be pulling everything from a budget standpoint, transactions, and your actual gifts that you are going to be buying throughout the season. So to get started, you are going to want to start right here in column B. This is going to be your gift list, essentially. So the people that you want to shop for this Christmas season. I just put in these people right here just to get you started as a template, but all of this is customizable. So say you would want to add, more information about mom, like her first name or something in parentheses, you can go ahead and do that here. And then what's really neat is over here, it's going to automatically update as well for your transactions. So that's how everything is connected between the two. But say you have more people on the list than the amount of people that I have listed here, feel free to add more at the bottom. And you would just kind of populate it this way. And then as you add transactions down here as well, you can see in this drop-down menu at the very bottom, the same person that you entered in the gifts column is also going to show up over here. And then you can track all of your transactions as well. You'll see too, is as I add transactions over here, the actual column automatically updates as well. So the next column you're going to want to fill out after the gifts column is this budget column over here. That's going to be the amount that you want to spend per person. However, the actual column, as you just saw, will automatically calculate for you. So no need to touch anything in this column. There's a bunch of formulas behind the scenes that does all of the math for you, which is really helpful. The difference column is going to be just the difference between the budget and your actual spend, just to keep you on track. If you are in the negative, it's going to automatically change to red for you to give you a nice visual of that. Your goal is to get to zero for every single person and to spend, if not the majority or close to it of your budget. And then the percentage column is going to automatically calculate the percentage of your total budget that you are spending per person. So say you do have 4 children, like in this example, and you want to spend the same amount per person, you're going to refer to the percentage column in order to get a good feel of how you're doing. And then over here, as you add in transactions, you're going to be able to add in transaction dates, the cost, who it's for. And again, this drop-down menu updates as you update the gifts column, and then the status as well. This is going to be where you track if it's a planned transaction or if it's something you've already purchased. When you have the gift, if you've wrapped it, shipped it, and delivered it, all of that's going to be tracked right here in this column, which is going to be really helpful as you go throughout the season as well. And then in this column right here, this is going to be where you can put the gift name or a short description. So say you want to give socks to Susan, you would come in here, and if you want to add a link to the socks, if you're purchasing them online and you want to remember where to buy them from, you would come in here, right click and insert a link. You can paste in the hyperlink right here. You would click apply, and then it's going to have this for you right here. That's going to take you directly to the item, which is really helpful. If you're mailing the gift to the person, you can go ahead and put in their mailing address and then any notes in this column as well, which is really helpful. So as you add transactions and as all of this updates, your summary dashboard chart is going to automatically update for you as well, which is really helpful. The next tab at the bottom is going to be your digital to-do list. These are all of the thoughts that are going through your mind throughout the Christmas season. You can get them all in one place. So these could be related to gifts, but these could also just be related to everything else that you have to do throughout the Christmas season. You can go ahead and check off tasks as you complete them, and it'll keep a tally on the upper right-hand corner for you. The next tab at the bottom is going to be your Christmas week schedule. So what's really helpful about this is it's a great way to visually see everything you have going on in any given week. And then what you can do is you can use colors to color coordinate and color code different events throughout your schedule as well. So what you want to do is you can start right here where it says week of. So say you want to change this to the 17th, then it's automatically going to update these dates for you over here. And then in order to add something to the calendar, you're basically just going to drag with your mouse and select the time block that you want to mark off. You're going to come up here where it says merge cells, and you're going to click on that. And then you can change the color. So say you want to make this one green to coordinate with everything else, then you can come in here and you can type in anything that you have going on during that time period. So this is really helpful just to plan out your week. And then the last tab at the bottom is going to be a December calendar. This is a really great digital visual, or you can also print it for major things that you have going on throughout the month. So you can type in freely throughout this calendar as well. And then you can type in maybe you have different events throughout the weekends or the weekdays and you want to see everything in one view. Go ahead and fill it in, print it out, or just view it digitally right here. And it's going to be everything in one place. So that sums up the Christmas tracker for you. I hope this has been really helpful. Best wishes as you plan throughout the Christmas season. I hope it's a wonderful season for you and your family. And thank you again for tuning into this video. I will see you in the next one.